Hey, what's going on, Colts Nation? Xavier Cottle here, and today we're going to be talking about why the Colts offense is so bad. And there's one sole reason for that, and it is Phillip Rivers being our quarterback. With Phillip Rivers comes two other things that are really hurting our team. And one of them is the issues in the run game that are being caused by him solely. And two is the limited play calling that is being caused by him. Now, why do I say this? One, when it comes to limited play calling, Phillip Rivers is like a screen throwing machine because he can't get the ball down the field. We saw a few big plays. Yeah, he's hit people for 40 yards plus, but he just don't have the same arm he used to. Not at all. Not even of any kind of resemblance. We've had two plays above 40 this year, and that was one from Mo Alley Cox against the Jets, and that was just 10 yards, and then Mo Alley Cox runs for the other 35. And then another one was was Marcus Johnson against the Bengals when he went for 55. That was a good ball, but that's the only ball I've seen Phillip throw over 40 this year. So that's just pretty alarming. That just tells you Phillip Rivers does not have anywhere near the same arm he used to. He can't sling the ball around like he used to. He just doesn't. He looks nothing like himself. He just looks like a shell of his old self. And knowing all that, I kind of knew that was going to be the case. But I didn't care because what did I think Phillip Rivers was going to come in and do? I said Phillip Rivers is going to come in. He's going to keep the train rolling. Third and short, third and medium. He's going to keep the ball going against good teams. He's going to keep these drives alive. And that's something he's not doing. On 4 different drives this game, third and 5, third and medium, third and 9, he just incomplete pass. And a horrible pass, either an overthrow, choosing the wrong receiver, etc. Just really bad decision making by him. And this game really falls flat on his shoulders. The Ravens end up scoring 24, right? Well, they wouldn't even came close to that if Phillip Rivers could just hit a pass on third and 5. I mean, it was horrible. It was just horrible watching him. It was just so. It makes me not even want to watch the Colts when I have to see Phillip Rivers on this team right now. And I get it's Monday, overreaction Monday. Will I be saying the same thing come January? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be telling you that. But unless he has some miraculous, shoulder reconstruction that gives him a bionic arm, probably. He doesn't have the arm. He doesn't. And I'm going to show you, I have 10 different plays in here of him just blatantly missing, and then 3 other run plays that just show you that 6 versus 7. They are stacking the box whether Jonathan Taylor is in or not. Whether Jonathan Taylor is in this game or not, they have 7 people in this box, and I'm going to show you they're going to have 6 in the box with just 5 on the line. They're going to motion Mo Alley Cox in, and that safety is going to creep right up, put that 7th man in the box. They have no respect for Phillip Rivers, and you'll see it. But without further ado, let's get into this film. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First play here is going to be in the first quarter at 5:41, and this is going to be for a touchdown. Luckily, we get the pass interference call, but Phillip Rivers just blatantly misses Mo Alley Cox right here. Just how do you overthrow a 6'7" receiver? How's that possible? Yeah, I get it's pass interference, but even if it wasn't pass interference, is he catching this? Is he? Let's be honest. I know he got up there and put his hand on it, but it just doesn't. How do you miss that bad? Even I get his pass interference. So, all right, so I'll give him a slide on this one, but I don't get how you miss that bad in that scenario. Say it one more time. I'll go to the next play. This play, it's going to be 3rd and 6. Just, 3rd and medium. All he has to do is complete this ball right here to Marcus Johnson. Marcus Johnson's going to come right around. There's going to be another corner up here, but he slips. All he has to do is hit Marcus Johnson in stride, and this is an easy first down. Start of the second. We're up. We're playing good. I think it's tied at this point. We're playing good. All he has to do is hit Marcus Johnson in stride. Let's see what he does. Throws it way behind him. Just a horrible throw. Horrible. Like I said, he had 10 of these this game. 10. Here he is. Terrible throw right behind him. All he has to do is hit him in stride. Look, watch the corner back here. Watch this corner. You'll see him here in a second. Here's the corner he notices late. Slips. All he has to do is hit him in stride, and Marcus Johnson's getting this first down easily. And right there, he already has the first down. And I get the old adage, oh, he could have had two hands on it. But, I mean, man, that's just an awful throw. Just a completely terrible throw that just for no reason should that ever been through that bad. But here we are, Philip Rivers at quarterback 2020. And we're still letting him play when he's making throws like this. Jacob Eason can make this throw. Think Jacob Eason couldn't throw to a wide open receiver on the run for a first down? I would bet on it. That's all I got to say. Let's see it one more time. We'll go to the next play, though. Yep, right behind him. Okay. So on this play, it's going to be first down, 1st and 10. And he's just going to overthrow Doyle to the sideline. And I get this is Doyle has someone behind him, but this is just a terrible throw. It's another overthrow in this game. And this drives end up being 3 and out. He checks to this play. Could have just ran the ball. There's, a miraculous not 7 men in the box. We had this big stacked line. So I don't know why we don't run the ball here, right here. I don't get that, but he checks this play, ends up overthrowing Doyle to the sideline. Let's see it. Yeah, just a horrible overthrow. See it in this angle. Yep. And I mean, it's not like that guy was even close to Doyle. If he just puts it on the target there, Doyle catches it and gets, a 5-yard gain, but instead 2nd and 10, and then the drive stalls out. Another thing, why are we not running this ball? We have the man advantage here. We have the man advantage. Especially 7 on the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or it's not even an advantage, but I'll take our 7 versus their 7 instead of 6 versus 7 like usual. But again, Philip Rivers checks. He moves Doyle over and thinks Doyle's going to be wide open, but instead it's just an overthrow. One more time, we'll get on. So on this play, 3rd and 5, all we need is 5 yards to pick up this first down. This is like I said. What does Philip Rivers need to do on this team? He needs to come in. He needs to make the right adjustments at the line. He needs to know what the other team's doing. Check to the right adjustments, and then keep the train rolling. Keep us going. 3rd and 5, completing 3rd and 5s. What's he do on this drive? The exact opposite. On this play, he never looks for his check down, who ends up being wide open, not a player within 10 yards of him, and just completely misthrows this in route to number 83. Let's see it. Watch. Way behind him. He was open there for a split second, so not a horrible decision, but just a complete errant throw. Completely errant. And like I said, look at our check down right here. Watch him. Oh, no, right here. Sorry. Pittman comes in the block, then rolls back out. Look at him, wide open, completely open. Never looks in his direction, never thinks about it. We need 5 yards. You see everyone drop back, and he just never goes to him. Say it one more time. This is what I'm talking about. Just horrible throwing. Just a terrible throw here on 3rd and 5 that makes us punt. So this play right here is going to be what I'm talking about. People just blatantly disrespecting Philip Rivers. At this point, we've already seen 4, 5 horrible throws from Philip Rivers. 6 if you count the one where he gets Doyle absolutely smacked in the middle of the field for no reason. Now he has a concussion. He's not playing next game. But here we're just going to see 6 blockers versus 7 defenders. And what's going to happen is you see Mo Alley Cox here. He's at left tackle. They got Costanzo over here. So this is a this is a trick play kind of thing. This is something Frank Reich schemed up. And right here, once Phillip Rivers sees this safety drop down, this should be a pass. This should be a pass all day. Mo Alley Cox is still eligible. He's still eligible. And they have 7 in the box versus our 6, blockers. We should not be running the ball here. And here you're going to see Wilkins, get as much as he can out of this, but it's not just Jonathan Taylor facing this over 27% of his reps against a stacked box. It's everyone on our team. Just to give you some, a little added information, Marlon Mack only faced a stacked box 12.5% of the season last year. So Jonathan Taylor's getting more than double the treatment he did. Now, why is that? Is that team's catching up to Frank Reich and how good this offensive line is? Because our offensive line was freaky good last year. No one really expected it that much. I didn't. Didn't think Braden Smith would be as good as he was. Didn't think Ryan Kelly would be as good as he was because Ryan Kelly, coming out of Alabama, wasn't the best center. He was good for the draft pick, but he wasn't, just this Pro Bowl center like we seen last year. And, of course, Quentin Nelson was a beast, but it was just really surprising. And now it's like teams have now caught up to this run game, what we're doing. They know Phillip Rivers can't pass, and then they're just stacking the box. And you'll see the safety creep up. Phillip Rivers getting upset. Safety creeps up. Here he comes. He's looking for the run. And so we got 6 blockers versus 6 defenders. 7th guy's going to come in and make this tackle. Watch. There he is, filling that gap. That's where that run play should go. That's a really good scheme by Reich. If this play works like it's supposed to be, Quentin comes around, picks up this guy. Kelly, Glowinski double team this guy. They both fill here. This play is designed to be right here. And that's, wide open. Watch. But what happens? This guy comes up. He's creeping. He just has to make either one man miss, and he's gone. That's all that needs to happen here. But still yet, Rivers should check in this situation and find a better play. You shouldn't have to just depend on your running back to beat a safety that is just crashing down, an unblocked defender. Here he comes, and he makes a good play here. In this situation, I would rather Wilkins just, take this one-on-one instead of trying to bounce it back to the inside. Just hit it, try to go here, do something. But Wilkins isn't that guy either. I don't know why we keep going away from Jonathan Taylor. We drafted him second round in a high second rounder. I can get, he's a rookie, we got to give him time, but give him time then, throw him in there. Let's see what he's got. Let's ride with him. We're going away from these players for some reason, and we're throwing this Wilkins in here who's not that guy. Wilkins is not that guy. I don't care about his yards per carry. Bullshit. He's not that guy. That's not Wilkins. He's not the best running back we have on this roster. He's not even the second best running back we have on this roster. Yet he keeps getting reps. Quit going away from Taylor. Live and die by him. Get him reps in here. Get him playing. If he's bad, he's bad. Get a different running back. But let's see him go. I'm tired of this committee trash when Jonathan Taylor is supposedly the best running back on this team by a mile. Let's see it. But we'll see this play one more time. We'll move on to the next. I'm rambling. Here it is again. 7, safety creeps up, makes the play. So on this play, we're going to see Phillip Rivers on another first and 10 just end up overthrowing Marcus Johnson, who's going to end up being wide open. He's going to run a good route. He's going to come up. He's going to go back and he's going to come a little bit inside and just come right back out. But Phillip Rivers throws it a little too early and overthrows him. And by a couple steps. It wasn't like just a barely overthrow. This was by 2 or 3 steps. Another first and 10 play where we just it's just a bad decision. It's a bad throw. It's the right throw. My bad. It's the right decision, but it's a bad throw, horrible throw. And you'll see it here. Here he comes, goes inside, gets the safety, comes back out, and once he's got him beat this bad, Rivers on this play right here. Rivers on this play was saying you're supposed to come back here into the inside. That's what Rivers said he was supposed to do. Look how much room he has. Why would he do that? Can Rivers not have the decision making to say, he's wide open out there. I should just lay it out there like Marcus Johnson wanted to. Marcus Johnson knew there was open field. He was like, okay, I'm just going to keep running. Rivers just not on the same page. Rivers getting mad because he wants him to cut back over here into where both of these defenders are. That I just don't get that. He's just got this such a everything is everyone else's fault attitude, and he just whines and complains so much. I don't get it. I don't know how people defend him so much when it's just blatant. It's just horrible play, blatantly horrible play, and people just want to keep defending it. I've been a Philip Rivers apologist this season so far. I was like, okay, but he's playing good here, and here. But now we're seeing it's a trend. It's a trend. I told you the teams above 500 rate his stats, teams above 500, and teams below. It's just blatant at this point. Philip Rivers, in my opinion, has 3 more games before he has 3 more games to prove himself. If he doesn't, I say we rock with Jacob Eason. But let's see it. I mean, just way, way out there. We'll see another angle. Here he is. Like, look how much room he has over there, and he wanted to run there. Just overthrows him by 2-3 steps. I mean, another bad pass. This is on 1st and 10. I think we end up getting another first down on this drive, but still, yeah, like there was no reason for this at all. I just don't know why Philip Rivers would want to throw it back towards the corners. Like Marcus Johnson had the right idea. Like they collided with each other. Marcus Johnson was like, all right, I'm just going to keep running across, and Philip throws it anyways up through there. And it wasn't even that good of a throw either. I don't know. I don't know why he complained so much right there. I don't know why he looked over the sideline and was just completely blaming Marcus Johnson when he had the right idea of going to the open field. Still, yeah, we'll look at it one more time. Yep. So this is easily one of the most controversial plays I've ever seen. And, you know, to the credibility of Philip Rivers, like this is an interception. He shouldn't have this as an interception, in my opinion. I think he takes one step. The receiver hits the ball is then bobbled, but then he takes 2 more steps while the ball was like kind of bobbling in his hands. He didn't have full 100% possession of this ball, in my opinion. I didn't think he had a full control of that football for 3 steps. But this wasn't a catch. This wasn't a catch fumble. This is a shitty call. I don't care. Pardon my French, I guess. But that is just horrendous call. Horrendous. And Philip Rivers should have never made this pass, though, in the first place. He has safety help over the top. The corner plays good coverage initially. He underthrows it. Like, this is just a terrible throw. This bad decision making yet again. Philip Rivers feeling like he has to be the hero right now. We're not even down by that much. And he just throws a horrible interception. Let's see it. Here he is. I mean, look at it. Just way underthrown. Marcus Johnson never has a chance at this ball. If Marcus Johnson wants a chance at that ball, he has to throw this sideline right here. And he doesn't. He never leads him. He just underthrows it and throws it right to the defender who stuck with him the entire play. And, you know, they were rewarded with an interception that I do not believe that happened. They got the ball on some just absolute just foolishness. I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know how you could be a NFL referee and been like, oh, he had possession of this ball. Like, you can see him juggling the ball in his hand. That is just a horrible call, in my opinion. But still, yet, this ball should have never been thrown. Should have never been thrown, ever, in a million years. But he still threw it. And they get the interception. They get the clear recovery for Baltimore. Blah, blah, blah. Just horrible. 2nd and 9. Philip Rivers just absolutely overthrows Michael Pittman. Instead of making it, 2nd and manageable or 3rd and manageable, something of that sort, he just lays one up that is 6 steps in front of Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman never has the chance to get it. There's actually a safety over the top. Like, he just doesn't even put this ball in the radar, like of where Pittman could get to it. It just no reason at all. We'll see it here. Here's Pittman. I mean, look where this ball ends up landing. Way up here. Way up here. Just like I said, no reason at all for that. Like, if he just throws it right here, Pittman's going to get this. This guy's way smaller than him. He just never gives Pittman a chance. And yet again, just another horrible pass from Phillip Rivers this game. And again, another third down comes up. This is the play right after that overthrow from Pittman I just showed you. And Phillip Rivers, all kinds of time, ends up rolling out just to, find a little bit more time just so he can hit Burton, and just overthrows Burton horribly, too far towards the sideline, too high. Like, I mean, Burton can barely jump up there and get a hand on it. Let's see it here. You'll see Burton here in a second. Burton's sitting here. He's running with the zone. He's going up. Here he is. And just way overthrew. If he just puts this on, just anywhere, like, Burton could probably run with this and get a few extra yards if he just put it where it's supposed to be, but he doesn't. And ends up being another drive stalling out because Phillip Rivers makes a bad pass. I mean, it was like a recurring theme today, and it was like so obvious to me. I just kept seeing it over and over. Phillip Rivers, bad pass. Phillip Rivers, bad pass. Like, how do you get paid $25 million to make 10 bad passes in a game when you're the least pressured quarterback in the league? Make that make sense to me. Someone please in the comments make that make sense to me. But yeah, it's a horrible throw. So here we're going to be seeing three receivers, one tight end set, and they're going to be in this nickel 3-3-5 wide. So 3 on the line, wide linebacker. So this is 6v5 already. So unless we're running outside zone, this is just not a good play call, because unless we're running outside zone, it's 5v5. If we run inside zone, then it's 6v5. This guy gets to be on the play. But what's going to happen here? Well, you can take a guess. These guys at this point have seen Phillip Rivers just absolutely miss 7, 8+ throws this game. And they're like, okay, if Phillip Rivers is going to play this bad, we're just going to start stacking a man in the box. And here you're going to see them motion Mo Alley Cox down. Another guy comes straight into the box. Watch. Now 6v7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're going to see Wilkins eke out as much as he can. You're going to see a good block here from Nelson, blocking him out. Really making 92 work as hard as he can just to even get leverage on him enough to feel comfortable. But still yet, Wilkins gets through this crack right here because of that. You'll see. Like, it just as much as he can. And it's just the whole team is stacked in there. And right here, if they weren't just blatantly disrespecting Phillip Rivers, Wilkins is probably going right there, man. He's probably going for a while. If this guy just isn't blatantly allowed to sit in the box, extra man every single play. It's just play after play after play. It's just extra man, extra man. Yeah, it's just teams disrespecting Phillip Rivers. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, I've never seen an offense with a coach like Frank Reich, who is easily one of the most creative minds in the league. And people are saying, oh, fire Frank Reich. You are dumb to think that. You are dumb to think that. I'm sorry, but you absolutely have zero idea of how an offense in the NFL works if you think Frank Reich should be fired. You have no idea how play calling works. Zero. Zero. But right here, we'll see it one more time, and then we'll move on. I'm rambling again. But the next play is going to be pretty much the same thing, 6 versus 7, another stack box. Okay. So on this play, we're going to be seeing another 6 versus 7. Um, we'll try to roll it back a little bit here. They're setting up. They're trying to disguise it too high here. This guy comes out to the edge. Then they roll 32 down. And it's the same thing again. 6 versus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One tight end, 3 receivers. Nickel 3, 3, 5 wide. Ravens love this formation. The reason they love it is because they do a really good job out of it. Keep in mind, Calais Campbell's injured. No Marlon Humphrey. They have a lot of people out that are very talented. And still yet, you're going to see 32. What happens? It's really well blocked. This gap is open. Other than Mo Alley Cox letting this guy through. But this play is really well blocked by our front 5. And then 32 is the extra man in the box who just fills and makes his tackle. Let's see it. Again, it's like a recurring theme. Here comes 32 playing it aggressive. 92-32 right there to make that tackle. It was like over and over. I just watched them roll this guy down. And when Phillip sees this guy roll down, he should be like, check something, man. Anything other than running this inside zone that is obviously going to be stuffed by this formation. Like, it is obvious. It's happened multiple times this game already. Why are you still running it? This is supposed to be our quarterback. We're paying $25 million to make the correct adjustments that aren't making the adjustments. He's not doing it. Any way, shape, or form. And it's eating me alive, man. I feel so animated right now making this video because of just how much I hate seeing this. I hate seeing it. I hate just seeing how one-dimensional our team is because our quarterback just doesn't know what to do. He don't know what to do. But let's see it one more time. We'll go on to the next one. So on this play, we're just going to see Michael Pittman get wide open. Just one-on-one, Michael Pittman beats this dude. Okay. And Phillip Rivers just overthrows him again. I mean, just a horrible throw. You'll see him, I mean, he's butt naked, man. He has 2 steps on his guy. And Phillip Rivers just overthrows him. Here he is. Here he comes. Like I said, just beat him. I mean, just absolutely flat out beat him. And Phillip Rivers just throws a absolute ugly football to him. And this happened so many times this game. Like I said, 10 just terrible, unexcusable passes. Daniel Jones is better than this. Than what Phillip showed me this game. I don't think I've seen Daniel Jones play that bad this year. I've actually seen Daniel Jones throw some pretty footballs. Like, Phillip Rivers hasn't shown me one football that's looked good this year. Another issue he has is he's so afraid to get hit by contact, he just throws the ball off his back foot every time. Just scared of contact, and that's a real big issue of him. Because, I mean, I get, quarterbacks don't want to get hit, but when you're that scared of contact, just watch him. It's just like he don't ever step into his throw. Right there, if he just steps into his throw, makes a good ball, this isn't on here, but it's not. He just overthrows his guy who has 2 steps on him. And on a 3rd and 5, so the next play is actually going to be 4th and 5. And Pittman's going to be wide open, and he misses him. But this is 3rd and 5, misses the mark on 3rd and 5. Now we're going to 4th and 5. Here we are, 4th and 5 from the previous play. Overthrows Pittman on the previous play. That should have been a big 30, 40-yard game. Misses that. Here we are, 4th and 5. He is initially looks here. So he looks to Burton. Try to help Pascal. Pascal is getting stunted at the line. And then he tries to force the ball to Pascal, and you'll see Pittman is wide open underneath, and he is past the 5-yard line. All we need is 5. Here. Still has the ball. Still has the ball. Right here. And, I mean, Pittman is wide open right there, and he forces it to Pascal, who is on the ground already. I mean, I can see the argument for pass interference, but Pittman is wide open. Hit Pittman. Hit Pittman. It's all you have to do in this situation. Yeah, he doesn't. Time and time again, Phillip Rivers making the poor decision. Just not giving his team time. That's really what it is. Just not giving his team time to make moves. Right here, if he just takes a step up, he'll have more time and he won't feel his pressure. But if he takes one step up, boom, finds Pittman, and we're good. We're rolling. But he doesn't. Makes a bad throw. Makes a poor decision. The 10th one of the day. That's all the clips I got. But yeah, I feel like I really had to make this video because as a Colts fan, it's really infuriating. I mean, truly, it makes me so mad having to watch this. And it may be because I've been spoiled with Peyton Manning since I was young, then to Andrew Luck, and we had Curtis Painter at one point, but that was 1 year, and that was the year we went 2-14. It's so frustrating seeing this quarterback who people just keep vouching for, and people are talking about firing Frank Reich. I don't even know, man. That just makes my head want to explode. Frank Reich is one of the best offensive-minded coaches in this league. With Phillip Rivers at quarterback making 10 errant throws, stalling 4 to 5 drives out a game against good teams. Against the Bears, it was way worse. But against the Ravens, he is somehow able to scheme up something on offense that we end up having more yards per play than the Ravens that game, more yards total. It's insane. How are we getting more yards than the Ravens, who have the reigning MVP with Phillip Rivers as our quarterback, who is making 10 bad passes? You can't win with a quarterback that makes 10 passes like that. That bad? Some of them just so avoidable if he just, has any idea what he's doing, but he doesn't. I don't know, man. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think. Frank Reich, I could show you 1,000 plays. I could go through and make a whole, Frank Reich highlight mix of plays that other coaches just aren't doing in the NFL. Like, I could do that. From this season alone, the first 8 games, I could show you all kinds of plays that other teams aren't doing. And people are talking about, I don't like how many screens he's throwing. Well, the screens he's throwing are against good matchups. He's seeing the cover 1 matchup. He's bringing Hines in motion. That was the second play of the game. Throws to Hines, gives Hines a one-on-one with the corner. Hines didn't win. That's a good matchup. Or he's seeing the zone, seeing the backed off safety. Threw the Pittman, that big Pittman screen, 13 yards. He saw the safety, crept back. Saw the corner pressed up, threw it to Pittman, let Pittman go for 13 yards. That was easy. Frank Reich knows what he's doing. If we are doubting Frank Reich, you have an issue, man. I don't know what you're watching. I don't know what you're seeing. If you're doubting Frank Reich, you truly have an issue. But what I've seen so far is just Phillip Rivers' inability to pass the ball, make a good decision, and keep the train rolling is killing this team that is elite on the defensive side of the ball. When I say elite, I mean elite, easily elite. They wouldn't even have had 24 points if Phillip Rivers could just keep the ball out of their hands, man. But it was 1 yard in the whole third quarter. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? I mean, you can't play like that. You can't be an Indianapolis Colt and be a quarterback and play like that. I'm sorry. I get we've been spoiled, but, I just won't accept anything else. Like I said, that's all I got. I'm done rambling, but if you let me know what you guys think. Should we bench Rivers? Should we put Eason in? Should we put Brissett in? Like I said, I would be fine with giving Rivers 3 more games. If Rivers can't perform, if we lose all 3 and Rivers plays poorly in all 3, even 2 of them, I'm saying give it over to Eason, let him go, see what our 4th-round draft pick's made of. Just to know if we need to draft a quarterback, need to trade up for one, sell some of the farm, anything, dude. We need to get a quarterback here, stat, or we're going to lose. We have a great young offensive line, super talented, built for luck, and they're, like I said, super talented. We need a quarterback now. We can't let this offensive line age. But yeah, that's all I got. If you guys got any, if you guys, let me know what you guys think. I love this team. I love this team with all my heart, but it's hard seeing this sometimes. But until next time, guys, peace.